Welcome to the CITES Online Applications Training video. We hope you will find using the new CITES Online Application Service easy to use, whether you are used to applying for CITES permits and certificates, or whether you are applying for the first time. This training video is for anyone wanting to apply online for a CITES permit or certificate to import, export, or re-export animal and plant species listed on the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, known as CITES. It is also for anyone wanting to apply online for an Article 10 certificate for the commercial use of CITES-listed animal and plant species. Commercial use includes use for commercial gain in any way, keep for sale, offer for sale, transport for sale, display to the public for commercial purposes, or breed from to sell individual offspring. If you are not sure if you need a CITES permit or certificate, there is help on the gov.uk website. To check if you need a CITES permit or certificate to import, export, or re-export species listed on CITES, go to www.gov.uk/guidance/CITES-imports-and-exports. To check if you need an Article 10 certificate for the commercial use of CITES-listed species, go to www.gov.uk/guidance/certificates-for-commercial-use. In this video, we will show you how to begin using the CITES online application service, navigate your CITES applications dashboard, and start your application by entering your applicant name and address details. Before you start, you will need to set up a Government Gateway account if you don't already have one before you can use the CITES online service to make an application. We do not cover how to set up your Government Gateway account in this training video. For guidance on setting up a Government Gateway account for CITES applications, please email the CITES team at wildlife.licensing@apha.gov.uk. To set up or sign into your Government Gateway account, go to your DEFRA account on gov.uk and click on the Apply for a CITES Permit link. We are now going to take you through how to start making an application for a CITES permit or certificate. Once you have signed in to your Government Gateway account, choose the Apply for a CITES Permit option. This will take you to your CITES Applications dashboard. At the top left of the dashboard, you can see the green Start New Application button. We will be using that in a moment to make a new application. If you have made CITES applications online before, you will see them listed on your dashboard with the application reference number, the date you submitted your application, and the status of your application. To the left-hand side of the dashboard, you can see a search field, so you can search for a specific application. Alternatively, you can filter your applications by permit type or status by clicking in the filter buttons to the left of the dashboard and then clicking on the grey Apply Filters button at the bottom of the list. To apply for a CITES permit or certificate, click on the green Start New Application button. You can also start a new application by viewing and copying a past application. Next, click on the relevant permit or certificate button you want to apply for and click Save and Continue. You will then be asked if you are applying on behalf of someone else. If you are an agent applying on behalf of a client or someone applying on behalf of a friend or family member, click Yes to the next question. If you are applying on behalf of someone else, you will also need to provide a letter of authority from the person you are applying for, giving you permission to do so. But we will explain that further in our next videos. For the purposes of this training video, we are going to say that you are applying for a permit or certificate for yourself, so you will need to click the No button and then the green Continue button. Enter your contact details as prompted by the form fields, your full name, your business name if applicable, and your email address. The business name entered here is from a made-up company for training purposes. The email address is the general email address currently used for submitting applications by email to the Centre for International Trade in Bristol. The email address you enter is the one the CITES team will use to contact you regarding anything to do with your application, so make sure you enter this correctly using lower and uppercase type and symbols as appropriate. Once completed, click the green Save and Continue button. The service page will then ask you to enter the UK applicant address. In the service page here, you are the UK importer, but you might be the UK exporter or Article 10 certificate applicant, depending on the type of CITES permit you are applying for. Whichever it is, when prompted, enter the UK applicant postcode. This will either be your home postcode, the postcode of your business, or the postcode of the person you are applying on behalf of. For demonstration, we have entered the postcode of the Centre for International Trade in Bristol. Click Find Address to bring up a list of addresses with the postcode entered and click on the right one to populate the address fields. Alternatively, you can enter the full address details manually. Select the correct address from the list of addresses. For the purposes of this training video, we are selecting the Government's Environment Agency address. Once completed, click the green Continue button. The service will then ask you to confirm the UK address selected. If you need to amend the address, the service will give you the option to change address. If the address is correct, click Confirm. Once you have confirmed that the address details are correct, you will be prompted to select the delivery address. This is the address the permit or certificate will be posted to if your application is successful. This can be the same as the UK address on the permit or a different UK postal address as required. For the purposes of this video, we are assuming the UK applicant address and the delivery address for the permit or certificate are the same, so we have selected the Environment Agency address. Once selected, you will be prompted by a drop-down box to add a specific delivery name if you wish. If you opt for Deliver the permit to a different address, the system will prompt you to enter the different delivery address details. Please note that we are unable to email issued permits or certificates. Once you have selected or entered the correct delivery address, click Save and Continue. You will then be given the option of how you want your permit to be delivered, either by Royal Mail First Class Delivery at no additional cost, or by Royal Mail Special Delivery. You will need to pay the fee for special delivery in addition to the CITES processing fee. Once you have selected your preferred delivery option, click Save and Continue. You have now started your CITES application. To continue making an application, please watch our next videos on CITES import permit applications, CITES export or re-export permit applications, CITES Article 10 certificate applications, or CITES live plant imports, depending on the type of application you wish to make. We also recommend watching our video on CITES documentary evidence, which explains in more detail the types of documentary evidence you need to provide in support of your CITES applications so that your application can be processed more efficiently. That is the end of this CITES Online Applications training video. We hope it has been helpful. More information about which ports and airports you can use to move your CITES specimens can be found at www.gov.uk/trading-CITES-listed-specimens-through-UK-ports-and-airports. If you are dealing in or intend to deal in Ivory, go to www.gov.uk/dealing-in-items-containing-ivory-or-made-of-ivory to find out what you need to do. Thank you.